All shall be cleansed in the purging light that is the true Ham. Praise Wawa.
Good evening, everyone. How is it going today? It is so good to see you. And Sparse, thank you so much for that sub, mate. You're an absolute legend. And yes, how have you been enjoying the new balance patch? Have there been any new ham builds or ham adjacent builds that have really spoken to you? Right now, tonight, we are going to be trying out a whole bunch of Heal Alack Vindicator because our prayers have been answered. We now have access to Heal Alack Vindy, which I am super excited for. We've thrown together a super quick build for that, and I'm keen to see how it goes. Laz, how are you going as well? And Sven, welcome in, great to see you. Very nice on making another Kamahala Kataki. PK, great to see you as well. Hafaro, what is up? Hope everyone's having a good day. We've got things all set up here. We're just in Harrier's gear right now. Sufferance, it's great to see you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Heal output of Mirage is stupid with the rifle ambush, the amount of times you can trigger it. That is really cool. I am very glad to hear that. Okay, so on extreme damaging, we'll see how it goes. We are just in Harrier gear, so things might be a little bit spicy. Now, I have no idea how to actually make it work, aside from just like spam, dodge, and use good healing skills off cooldown. So let's see how we go. Actually, we might even start in here.
Bring me down. Now you suffer.
We'll get used to our keybinds as well. We'll use that as well.
Need to rest.
Yep, so overall, it's pretty good. Might access is going to be a bit low until we can actually target an ally, though. Because so much of our might gen is actually going to be from... So much of our might generation is actually going to be from... What do you call it? Targeting allies with Scepter 3.
Defense, then offense.
Don't do that. But, like, it's healing itself, like, remarkably well. Just doing that for a bit of fury uptime, although it's really not that much of a problem. Which one of these gives prot, actually? Hang on, let's also change this. And I have heard some things about boon priority being a bit scuffed on Heal Vindicator, which is a bit unfortunate. Something about minis also getting boons as well, which that is truly one of the things of all time. But just who's close to you. Oh, that's not in prioritizing players. Ouch. And how the ConnorConCarne and Carbonars of your house? So we're all going very, very well, Sparrow. Thank you for asking. But it's been overall just pretty nice chill few days so far. It's been good. I'm finishing off our latest Guild Wars 2 efficiency guide as well, so we can start thinking about what the next one is going to be. And how is EU compared to NA? It's a bit hard to say, because I play in a much better time slot for EU than what I typically do in NA, so my experience on NA is that it is like less populated than EU, but if I played early in the day in my time, it would be reversed. Oh wow, that is unfortunate. Okay, well tell everyone to turn off their minis and no mechs, no minions and no mesmers, and then yeah, the build will actually work. Okay, let's go respawn. If they can fix that, though, I feel like because they've actually made Heal Vindy a thing... Not going to turn off Adicam, she's not there. I feel like because they've actually made Heal Vindy a thing, that is something I could see getting fixed quite quickly, because like fundamentally, if the build ain't working, then yeah, that's a problem. Let's also... this has a particular order that I like. Okay, where's the prot? So we can get some extra prot on Protective Solace. Ascended food trays get boons. Tempest was given all the lack every little bit. I have seen some bonkers like healed or like Tempest builds floating around today on YouTube, so that's really cool. And Natural Harmony, that's going to do Vigor as well. We get some more regen there.
Anything for a fight.
Actually do need an ally to generate more might, so that's a bit jank. Although, are there any other ways to really do that? Oh, was I doing that? Or it's more endurance. Yeah, let's do that. Oh yeah, like prot uptime should be pretty good. And Condi Druid 49k possible. Good lord. And what is Condi Daredevil sitting at? Astro, thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate you.
Woot woot.
I need a moment. Defense, then offense.
I mean, the lack up time is like totally fine. Regen's good. Rot's insane. Good vigor uptime. Have you tried Condi Spectre yet? Welcome in, Yato. No, I haven't tried Condi Spectre yet. I literally just booted up the game a few minutes before we started streaming. Oh, super annoying when the join button in LFG doesn't work. And Astro, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you, mate. And Staff Mirage. Oh, yeah, that I'd be keen for. I love me some Staff Mirage.
Welcome. Feel free to approach the console and begin combat.
Yeah, if Staff Mirage is like way easier, that is the play.
All ears.
Oh, ADPS Spectre can go full Vipers. Oh, that's going to be good. That's actually going to make that build pretty damn cracked. That's great. And here... Look, I feel like... So we need some more might. So if we do... to nearby allies, Might and Fury. Yeah, if we do that... Drop it of St. Victor. How's Heal Vindy? On paper it seems okay. But there are some like massive boon priority issues that are like super weird at the moment. Where it's like prioritizing giving boons to everything around you rather than what's in your sub. So it needs to sort that out. Okay, so let's try.
I'll be alright. Soon.
Right on target.
Okay, so Fury uptime is like totally fine. What does that one actually do? I'm loving the sheer amount of dodges they get. And this is just kind of blasting just pretty good skills off cooldown without any real consideration.
Need to rest.
So we need to focus a bit more on prot uptime. Does that do prot as well? Okay, that does.
Raise your weapon.
Which one of these is prot? That one. What's that one do? That's just straight up healing. Okay, so overall Might and Fury are fine. I feel like I don't even need Relic of the Midnight King. How were we for swiftness? Felt like that was pretty bad. So then let's try... Oh, did I not even change it? Hang on. Midnight King. Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to do. Yeah, let's try that.
Make them concede.
Charge through!
Range Rex.
Prot there. We can pull something off with on-swap sigils as well, actually.
Eat pain.
Because yeah, we've got transference and energy. So if we swapped one of these to go... Yeah, we'll just put swap. Do you think Jalis is fine or stuck with Ventari? Like, honestly, you could probably pull it off with just Jalis. It'd probably work. It's probably swap to Staff when you do it, because Staff will just pump out a ton of extra passive healing.
I can feel your rage.
Defense, then offense.
Your healing's just going to dip a bit while you're there.
Defense, then offense.
Range Rex. Iron Hammer is ready to strike.
Or even just popping a right at the Great Dwarf for people is going to be pretty damn hype.
Eat pain.
I have no time for weak.
But yeah, like that. Will probably work just fine. You could run Jalis if you wanted. You definitely need to target allies for the Might, though. If you don't have any allies to target for Might, yeah, that's going to be a bit rough in terms of Might generation, so you're going to have to deal with that.
Practice your skills using our state-of-the-art golems.
What's Absolution about? It is the last patch in Janthia Wild, so it's finishing off the Janthia story. Favorite quote from SE today: "You believe it is a well-established fact that spawning in the funny kangaroo content is playing life in LCM difficulty." Yeah, that's very true. Especially in Guild Wars 2, just perpetually stuck with 250 ping. Did we get balance patch already? Yes, balance patch landed today. How much gold are we on? Actually a non-zero amount. That's good. But I feel like Ventari is obviously just insanely good. Okay. Yeah, Might's only coming from Scepter 3. Yeah, Might's only coming from Scepter 3. So that you actually have to target an ally. So that's annoying. That's really going to hurt the Might uptime. Don't love Midnight King. What's Febe? Use a heal skill. Might even just be block, honestly, just barrier. Also, even running Amnesty of Jade Sea will be pretty good, I think. But yeah, let's see who else is online today, because we'll be starting off some raid training. Okay, so let's duck out. Yeah, the running mace for might uptime isn't that bad. What game we're playing? Guild Wars 2. Okay, so let's form up. I'll run this and we'll learn things as we go, see what the issues are. Okay, so in terms of training today, we got a few peeps. We got Cowed, Darth, invite to squad. PD is here. And Dame Vamp. Dame is already in. Good. Let's go pop into chat. Hey, Cowd, what's up? And go squad. Oh, sure. They want to heal lack? That is perfect. I will also go heal a lack. Yeah, that would be great if I can do healing as well, so I'm try out heal Vindy, so feel free just to DPS of any kind. And yeah, we're playing Guild Wars 2. That's right, even after one raid wing, I can always swap to do something else. There's a ton of other builds that I want to try. Okay, so wait on Cowd to come in. Okay, so that's really just barrier. Then yeah, as long as we set a target, so I think it's Control Shift V. Yeah. Heal Spectre looks like it's doing amazing with the changes. Oh, I'm very excited to try Heal Spectre later. And QDPS Chrono can choose to be self-sufficient on a lack now, which is kind of funny. That's insane for open world builds. Okay. Let's see. What are we doing today? We'll start on Wing 3, then move to Wing 4. So Wing... Wing 3, then Wing 4 tonight. Okay. You finished your yogurt. Okay, let's see. So I need Q DPS at the moment. Okay, so if Cowd wants to go Q DPS, perfect. If anyone else wants to join us now, you may join us here. Okay. Raids. Wing 3 plus 4, full clear. Q DPS, DPS. State roll. Perfect. Zendaya is Q DPS. Perfect. And thank you, Kara, for the stretch. I appreciate that. And thank you for the hydrate. And how do you test out builds without full legendary gear? You just have to be a bit more selective about types of builds that you test out. And yeah, really for each character, once you get a set of Berserker gear, Viper's gear, and Harrier gear, then like you're kind of at the point where you can at least theory craft most builds. Like those are probably the 3 main stats you kind of need to make things work. For this very first bit, I will just do Chrono, purely so I can do towers. Do you know if Call to Anguish / Unyielding Impact new follow-up has incorrect UI, or is the damage just that low? I have no idea, unfortunately. I haven't had a chance to look at it. Because yeah, this is the first time I've logged into Guild Wars 2 since the game, the patch has launched. Yep, that's the build. And I can just throw like full givers on everything and make myself the tank as well.
Rage at maximum.
Alright, I'll tower Chrono.
You set foot on sacred
I'll
ground.
port PD and Cal up. Stay up.
Whatever it is you're doing here, it's not going to work.
Someone back wall.
Lazarus will lead the White Mantle
Darth
to a new
escort.
fighter, and there's nothing you can do to stop his return.
Accelerating.
Perfect, let's go. Bam, bam, bam.
You're already dead. Enjoy my creation. It'll be the last you see.
Rage and...
Ooh, we can skip escort. Nice. Yeah, straight to KC then. Good. Means I don't have to tower Chrono, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Good times. Even better. Let's see what the lack up time is like, or if things are just going to be like Giga Cursed. I will make myself the tank. Sorry, Les, that you can't sleep. Yeah, the energy costs on any of the Malik skills have always sort of been the problem with it. What game is this? It's Guild Wars 2. Givers. Done. Okay, Flock, yep, that's kind of fine. That is indeed one of the builds of all times. Let's reinforce our armor. We're on EU, NA right now. Wednesdays, we're typically on NA. I'll tank and push orb.
Change ranks.
Cool, we can see what our uptime I like. Let's drag that there. Cool, we got some food, lovely jubbly. Fruit salad with mint garnish. Make sure that is on. It is. Start recording. Oh, hang on, we're just going.
Return is imminent. Sharp blade, sharp mark. More.
And thank you, Smith, for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's just pull these together.
Cleansing dust.
pull it over here. There we go.
I always.
So we get the res.
Nothing can bring me down.
You can't win!
I have no time for
Okay, let's push that out there. Just go for 3. Oh, that's just gone. Let's start Cal. And thanks for the follow.
That's how.
Blow them to pieces!
Let's just keep providing boons. I'll drag you there.
My arm is limitless!
Oh, guys. Guys, that's like curse beyond all belief. Let's turn that off.
What is real? Can you tell?
Okay, perfect.
You can't win!
Break the bar.
My arm is limitless! It's no matter. Repairs are trivial.
Yeah, so might uptime I really need to fix.
Keep your hands off that! Another days.
Tart cowed. Yeah, I need to reset up my key bindings.
Blow them to pieces!
Rot uptime is a bit bad, so I also need to cycle through various things here. Harry stats, we're full givers right now. Or there'll be Harry's if you didn't want a tank.
My arm is limitless!
Okay, good. Let's try and pull this one here.
Together we shall gallop.
Fixated, pull this one in.
You're the pain!
Beautiful. And just go break the bar.
My arm is limitless!
Let's go get the reses.
It's no matter. Repairs are trivial. Keep your hands off that!
Now Let's go in this way. Yeah, let's push this way as well, actually. There we go. That's gone.
Every second we waste fighting another.
Yeah, so definitely struggling with might uptime.
Defense, then offense.
Cool, but that is clean and done. So I think for this now, we might run... Might Fury to nearby allies when using healing skill. Let's try that. Okay. Where's a ready check?
Change ranks.
Quickly.
It seems I underestimated you. But I don't need to destroy you.
I like it.
only need to slow
Definitely
you down.
parts of the boon coverage on here I am not loving. I need to fix the might application. And also I need to fix my... Where is it?
For Kryta begins with the return of
Set, so Shift V and Shift T.
his awakening.
Shift V. And then
Makes me
Shift T. There we go.
Fury is mine.
Yeah, let's just get going.
There's nothing can bring me down.
Ordinary mesmer could meet this kind of destruction.
Down.
Siphoning magic from the bloodstone shards? I really want her toys.
You're living on borrowed time.
We must renew ourselves. None may harm you, Bala. Right on target.
I'll catch you later, Kiara. Thank you so much.
My creation life.
Let's go over this way.
Need to rest.
Energy for a price.
What counts as a healing skill? Is it any skill that does healing, or is it in actual the healing slot for altruism? Ooh, there we go.
Raise your weapon.
So we get resist. We have just like a bajillion regen and so much Condi cleanse. Healing skills, the actual healing slot. Oh, in that case, it's really not that great.
Watch your
So we've
step.
done that button.
Something feels out of
So inventory whenever you move the tablet. Okay. Let's try that. What's the cooldown on that? Once we've done that,
I have eyes everywhere.
Cool, they are all open.
We must renew ourselves.
God, I think someone's making it. Looks like it anyway. Yes, I don't love...
Then offense.
Would be a better one to run.
You will die here. It's time we
Cool,
settle.
that is done.
A fitting reward.
My thought exactly.
Okay, so I think for here... we actually might want... Agnesian's Trust. Knowing its energy cost and grants energy in combats, because with that we'll be able to just blast all of our skills as much as possible, and that will generate might. 2 left, 3 right. I'm in sub 3, so I'm over this way. Let's cancel the ready check, ready check.
What are you waiting for?
Hang on. Adamia on the other side. Cool, there we go. Perfect.
Might makes me right.
Oh, how nice that Power Chrono and Power can share gear now. That is amazing. And Laser Plane Bug Builder is fixed already. It feels a bit bugged. Have you played around with any other new changes? No, not yet. It's the first thing I've actually been able to test. Yeah, just cancel the raid check and just... Not sure, we'll just go.
You know is about
Going to blast with Condi Spectre? Yeah, I've heard Condi Spectre being great.
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
How many ales have I had?
Don't you dare! We'll answer for that.
There we go. Okay.
Fury is mine.
Right on target.
Whoop. Hey, there we go.
Years for this day to come.
No one saw that.
What I've set in motion.
We must renew ourselves.
Light will be rebuilt on your grave.
Oh boy.
Defense, then offense. You're finished. Defense, then offense.
good. That's pretty decent. Figure uptime. Pro uptime is bad, so I need to start fixing that.
Living in your cities, manipulating your politics.
Okay, we're down someone. Oh well, we're going to be doing a bit of moving then. Bit of wriggling.
Defense, then offense.
Back on solid ground.
Oh, the Vindicator dodge there makes me a little bit sad.
All swearing allegiance to the cause, all waiting for the moment to strike.
Defense, then offense.
Now, we are shadows to claim what is
A lack up time is overall pretty good.
He is almost complete. Even if I die, he will live.
Charge through!
So we're going to have to get used to that.
Submit to the white mantle.
Concede.
Let's just pull target on that. But Prob's going to need to move.
Submit to the white mantle.
Perfect, that's on me. Yeah, we're just going to move here. And everyone's going to adapt.
Defense, then offense.
Rip. That's unfortunate. You spam F3 in Alliance stance for the Might generation. Oh, PD didn't press it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
What are you waiting for?
I'm just gonna, hang on, let's cancel ready check, and we will just kick them. Hang on. Can I actually not kick them?
How does it feel to make it so far,
Let's see if
only
you
to
can.
fail?
Yeah, I can't kick someone when they're in combat. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Raids. Full clear at Xera. All good.
What are you waiting for?
Stop recording. We'll get someone in. And yet there's an add-on that we're using there. There we go. Yeah, I feel like that will be better.
Your life is mine.
Someone in? Does that?
Your life
That
is
doesn't
mine.
do quickness as well. No, it's just on me. There's a bit of might though. Your allies across the rot. Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
What are you waiting for?
Okay, we do just get might from Scepter. T. So we want to swap there, use 3.
Might makes me right.
Cool, so that at least helps with the might. So we're going to have to get used to that.
Go ahead. Make the first move.
EU or NA. Let's see if they're on EU or NA. Okay, cool, they're in. Wait till they actually get here. How's one? Split the stack of items. You click on it, hold Alt, and then drag.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, Scepter 3 is also needed for Fury, so yeah, you're going to be mindful of that. Oh, thanks, Cal, for the well of action there. That's really helping. Okay.
How does it feel to make it so far, only to...
Might makes me right.
is about to change. And there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Okay, that's just moving. Oh. That one sucked.
Nothing can bring me down. Defense, then
No
off.
idea what you're messing with.
There we go. I'll go stand over here. 3, 2, 1, there we go.
It's my turn.
4, just burst it. Nice. Cool, this side blasted really well.
Well, what are you doing?
Let the rage soothe you. Feel the burn.
I've waited years for this day to come. No one can stop what I've set in motion.
It's my turn.
Shatter.
I'm everywhere. You can't hide.
we're doing for might. Pretty good. There we go. Boon coverage is looking a lot better now. I'm not sure if there's been any changes for Xera CM yet.
Living in your cities, manipulating your politics.
There we go.
Soldiers, farmers, scholars, all swearing allegiance to the cause, all waiting for the moment to strike.
Defense, then offense. This hurts.
That at least helps in the might uptime a bit.
Chain breaks.
Our time is now. We rise from the shadows to claim what is ours.
Do just a bunch of healing.
Back on solid ground.
He is almost complete. Even if
What games is we're playing Guild Wars 2 right now?
we'll live.
Just chill out here. And who has that?
Your efforts are in vain.
He's almost got that. Nice. Let's go over here. Well, its super speed was very nice. Let's try and target just literally anyone else. There we go. Getting a bit close there. There we go. Bruh. Bruh. Hang on. We're actually going to have to see who failed that. Hang on. Someone L. Arch. You have special. Do you know how to use special action key? Will the bot actually upload that? We'll see. Okay. Right, let's go then, I guess.
What are you waiting for?
Why, Vindy? We're trying out heal like Vindy right now. Okay.
Right on target.
Might makes me right.
Chain breaks.
Let's try not to push those in weird ways. playing Guild Wars 2 right now. There we go, better. I'll keep an eye now for if anyone fails any of these mechanics. 6, 7, done.
Answer for that.
Watch the pain away.
Surrender now, or face an eternity of suffering.
Finishing for a price.
Break the bar. Big heals.
I'm everywhere.
T, there we go.
Let the rage soothe your
Ah, those movement skills are doing my head in a bit. Let's go get the reses. There we go.
Getting healthy.
Need to rest. What hundreds of years we are living through
At least does might.
in more cities.
Carrying yourself for each enemy strikes. There can be some more might as well.
Need to rest.
So that's energy. That one. Does it actually give a bit of energy back? Energy or endurance? Okay, so it still does give endurance. That's good.
All swearing allegiance to the cause. All waiting for the moment to
Go. Oh, that was a bit weird. That cripple was rough. Hang on, let's try and cleanse that.
Our time is now. We rise from the shadows to claim what is ours.
Getting healthy.
I'll be alright. He is almost complete.
Okay, might is overall looking a bit better.
I die. He will live. Submit to the white mantle.
We must renew ourselves.
Okay, so Daya has it.
Defense, then offense.
I'm everywhere. More power.
Together we shall gallop.
Cool. My personal target is here. That's on me.
Take a deep breath. Swift reprieve.
My power is
Actually,
limitless.
yeah, now let's go back. Let's try and kill it here, I guess. And thank you for Lurk Rune.
Getting healthy.
Got there. Much better. dip there and go on to wing 4. No, I don't think so. I mean, there's always the potential of a bug, but that's very uncommon. I think it's just that the people who had it there actually used it. Okay, so we'll stability this.
There you are. Now that you're here, we can explore this place.
Yeah, let's do...
A bit impatient. You think there's something important here?
Isn't it obvious?
Too jealous.
I'm gonna investigate the heck out of it. And wait till you see what I found.
Where exactly?
Let's see.
Good question. I don't know, but the answer is most certainly around us somewhere.
Sure. Let's just do CM. On and yeah, just spam special action key off cooldown and we can't stability through greens. Let's grab that. Cancel legendary rank. Nice. Get everyone in. I'm currently reading through the Snowcrow's Discord on Revenant as well, trying to learn everything I can about Huelak Bendy. Okay, so let's head on in. Let's wait till everyone is ready.
All right, lead the way.
Might makes me right.
Just a bit of might. I haven't been here on this character.
Strange.
Defense, then offense.
Huh. Do you
I'm gonna try Huelak Spectre sometime soon. Shift V, there we go. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Did you see that?
There we go. Go now.
Defense, then offense.
That's amazing.
That was a plan. Stay away!
Let's blast that.
I'll be all right.
Smash them!
Watch the fade away. Change ranks.
Block off. This one's mine. big heals. Nice, free CM.
The spoils of battle.
Not too bad.
I'm over here. On the way.
Ah, nice, well done.
We need to talk. Be right there.
Vesco, welcome in. Not on MO.
All right, lead the way.
Yeah, won't do on MO. That will just be cursed.
We have to find a dead body.
Not my fault.
I see we're late to the party.
Totally not my fault.
Would you stop that already?
There's an ear. No.
Did anyone else hear that?
I'm keen to try Heal-Lax Spectre later. That sounds fun.
I swore to myself I'd never go back to jail, and yet, here we are. This one's for you, 17.
Which mechanic is that? As in the one to remove their shield.
Interesting.
Okay, you'll take the spell then.
What mysteries have we uncovered today?
Yeah, the might uptime on Heal Vindy. You have to like really spam your alliance skills to get it going. So it's a bit
I feel like we've
fiddly, I
spoiled
find.
someone's board game.
I could get used to this.
Attack my target!
Yeah, take it now.
I should try this out.
I suppose we should have expected that to happen. Getting healthy. Watch your feet! Quickly. Defense, then offense.
T, there we go. Swap over to ally targeting.
Look out!
Defense, then offense.
T. There we go. My uptime is totally good now.
Together we shall gallop!
Sharp blade, sharp blade. Smash them. Watch your feet. Our problems just got worse.
Clean. And cool, we've got a piece of ascended armor and black bludgeon for the force sigil.
The spoils
What's
of
this?
battle.
Got a thief coming in, that's good. How's Hilvindy look so far? There's bugs with the boom priority at the moment. Once those bugs get fixed, it's going to be way better.
Lock, meet thief.
Is boon application, I believe, at least on Alacrity, or any of your boons based on your dodge, they go based on proximity around you, not prioritized in subgroups, so it can be like inconsistent Alacrity uptime. Overall healing's good. You have to spam a bunch of skills to keep up some might uptime. It's very spammy, I'm finding. And here. Yeah. Hey Rex, what's up? It's great to see you. You definitely want to like call target on Shift V. Definitely want to call target on like an ally here. So then you can just like quickly take them and then generate some might.
Attack my target!
Fury is mine.
Nothing can bring me down.
CC. Does Revenant have any skill that gets healing while blocking? Yeah, it's shield skill. It's shield 5.
Sharper still.
Getting healthy.
And stability. Someone got bopped.
A cleansing dust!
They're actually using actually using staff there for the CC, which is good. Choose ours wisely. Let's just wait here.
You'll be going that one these days.
Suffer to ensure your happiness.
Rocket punch!
Take a deep breath.
Cool, someone got bopped there. Shift T.
Sharp blade, sharp line. Slice them apart.
bit more CC. Percent. It's quite fiddly playing this because you have to constantly swap to ally targeting in order to actually get the most value. Can a DPS hand kite?
Leave now, or you'll make him angry.
Let's see if any DPS can hand kite. We'll take a few minutes break before Damos. If a DPS can hand kite or a few DPS, that would be great. And yeah, like I would like if they changed the ally targeting nature. And Stitching, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Enjoy no more ads and your wonderful addy emotes. So QDPS. And they will be Kiter. Turn off QDPS. Back in a few. Thank you, I appreciate that. In the meantime, enjoy a video. We're going to take a few minutes break to go stretch our legs, and we'll be right back. When Chronommancer first launched with Heart of Thorns 8 years ago, it was the best and only quickness and alacrity provider in the game. And today, we're taking a trip back to a simpler time.
You've got to come back with me!
After 8 years of balance patches, expansions, pandemics, and economic collapse, ArenaNet has gifted us something special. So today, we're covering what is unquestionably the most flexible build in Guild Wars 2, the boon sharing Chronommancer. Welcome back everyone. Over the past few months, Chronommancer has been my go-to support class whenever I jump into endgame PvE. No matter which raid I do or which strike I'm commanding, I can change up my build to cover whatever the group needs. With a single trait change, we can go from providing quickness to covering alacrity to even pumping on an exceptional DPS build. No need whatsoever to change your gear. Not only that, you basically have complete freedom to bring whatever utility skills you need to hard carry your team to victory. Mesmer in general is known for having access to some of the best utility skills in the game, with Portal for team-wide mobility, Feedback for outstanding reflex, and mass invisibility for squad-wide stealth. Plus, with Chronomancer's access to Continuum Split, you can squeeze double the use out of each of your skills whenever you need. Guild Wars 2 has one of the best combat systems I've ever seen, and Chronommancer just lets you experience even more of that. To put it simply, Chrono takes the best that Guild Wars 2 has to offer and gives you even more of it. But that's enough of my gushing, it's time to jump in. When you become a Chronommancer, you get access to Shield as an offhand weapon, which has an amazing block and the absolutely loaded Tides of Time skill. We won't be using it on this build, but we will on the new and improved Heal Chrono build. But that's for another video, my friends. You also get access to Wells skills for some powerful AoE effects. Your shatter skills have also changed. Mind Rack becomes split second, so now when you shatter, your clones explode twice instead of once. Rewinder replaces Cry of Frustration. You still inflict confusion and damage foes, but now the recharge of the shatter is reduced by 3 seconds for each clone that you use. Time Sync replaces Diversion, so you now inflict a shorter duration days compared to Diversion, but you now also apply slow to enemies as well. Most importantly, you now get access to Continuum Split, which is the single most unique skill in Guild Wars 2. And if I were to describe it simply to someone I met on the street, it would basically be... You activate it to save your current health, position, and current cooldowns. While it's active, you can use whatever skills you want. It will last longer the more clones that you shatter, and when it runs out, you'll reset to your starting position. And we are back. Okay, let's go dive on in now. Let's get the ready check going. Start the record. How are we doing on food? We got 3 minutes. Gotta go eat another nom. Perfect. Here I'll change this back to Ventari. 2381. Yeah, Hill Scourge with Staff is the thing now. I do mean to try that out probably a bit later as well, because that sounds pretty sweet. Midnight King, meh. It's kind of just there. It is what it is. What else was I doing? I was going to read what skills I should be using. That gives vigor, or it gives extra endurance when empowered, actually. So that's actually probably just a pretty good one to spam. That gives swiftness and prot.
What are you doing? You'll let him out?
Target them and shift V.
Getting healthy.
There we go. I need to actually block that. Rudy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that.
You see? I did that. By my wizard.
There we go.
Stand in the ward, quickly!
Big block. 7, let's go stand out here. Let's move out that oil. See how many oilers we have. Oh boy. That was almost me.
Stand in the ward, quickly! Attack my target!
There we go.
Anything for a price.
Gambled away everything.
Where's he going? Come here.
But they
Together, we
Watch out for the next oil.
stand in the ward, quickly!
There we go.
Raise your
There we go.
I was a slave to football. I lost everything.
And it's entirely your dodge that generates a lack on this build. Let's just move in here. Big dodge. Perfect, nice and clean.
Getting healthy.
Oh, instant oil. Well, we've got some time to kill now. Got there. Bear selects that was a tray. Yes. Okay. Let's go grab that. So I wouldn't mind some heal spectre gaming actually. And this is Guild Wars 2 right now. Okay, so let's go over to Thief. I think I've got a Heal Spectre geared here. I probably do. I usually have one lying around. So how did they fix above Aniso's meta? This is, well, no, Guild Wars 2. Let's do strikes now. For our remaining time. IBS 5, DS, then Soto, EOD dailies. Okay, so let's check here. Spectre, I'll just take a look. Vitality, healing power, condition, concentration. Let's set this to just Magi, no, not Magi's, Harriers. Hang on, what do I even have here? I've got a few builds floating around, so I'm trying to find which one is Heal Spectre. If not, I'll make it. Right. Thief. What is the best first legendary weapon? Whichever one you probably enjoy the look of the most, I think. Rifle, pistol, scepter. Oh, hang on. I don't have any other random thieves on here, do I? No, I've just got the two. Okay, so it must have been this one. Is there a bow-only build? Yeah, there'll be some functional bow-only builds. Heal Lack Spectre, here we go. I'm walking for strikes. Tonight, 13, heal a lack. And yeah, Spear's a really good one, actually. That's not a bad shout. But Power, Daredevil, Condi Spectre, Condi, Lack Spectre. Oh, there's the actual one. No, that's fine. Good, okay. Yes. What server are you in? Right now I'm on NA, but I play across EU as well. Spectre build. Trickery. Yeah, cool. I was basically right on that. Hang on, let's go. Just apply build template to here. Okay, there we go. And let's just unequip. Shining Blade. Transference. Concentration. Yeah, that's fine. Caracosa. Played around with Heal Scourge Staff? No, not yet, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go... Ha! So what's the go in terms of personal targeting? Do you just not need to use it? Sparse, if you're here, what's the go? How should I be playing this? And yeah, Cal, the alack on Vindy is bugged at the moment. It's not prioritizing subgroups, it goes entirely based on proximity, and it also prioritizes things like minis, minions, mechs. So it actually, it's broken.
Duty calls. I have answered.
Yeah, we're doing some heal alack spectre now. Anything new that I should know? Yeah, you've been summoned. Strike missions. IBS 5. Hang on. It's 5. Plus DS plus Soto / EOD dailies. Q DPS, DPS, state roll. And we're playing Guild Wars 2. Alright. So personal target friend, take personal target down. Cool, we've got that. Alack is now Shroud 2. 5 seconds base. Oh, the number of boons on that, yas. Alright, remove, so we got a Q DPS. There we go, so now it's just DPS. Is the stealth attack, it doesn't even show on here. Necrotus, welcome in. You think you're coming back to Guild Wars 2? Any possibility I can take a DPS by any chance? Feel free to play it. Boons are covered, but it's fine. Not sure which class to main, considering Ellie has a hard class to learn. Should you pick another class or go with it? Learn it or pick a safer route. It depends on like the build you want to play. There's a lot of like simple builds for elementalists as well. Ally target 3 for region uptime. Okay, perfect.
You'll have to hit much harder.
And Aegis on Shroud 5. Nice. But yeah, even if you check out Mr. Mystic on YouTube, they put even just out today a very like simple high damage elementalist build. Like it's more on the low intensity side. Yeah, Tempests, Pisces, even Weavers have supplied to hell. Yeah, so there's like some very simple ones. Shadow Refuge for Grieving Dead Eyes. The healing and stealth attack of Scepter. Cool. DPS. Okay, so let's see. Yep, there we go. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Bone Skinner, I'm really not fussed. Yeah, new Inferno trade is nuts. I have heard that that is like absolutely bonkers right now. $49k on Catalyst is absolutely unhinged. Oh my god. Please no. Did I re-appetize the group? Oh yeah, we just need DPS. Literally, if anyone on NA wants to join up on me there. It's all good, Cow. That's like useful information for me to know as well. Okay, hang on. Can I take a look in here? Build. Traits. Weapon skills. Okay, that's good. This gives me a bit of time. Shadow Shroud. Okay, so stability and Aegis on Mind Shock. Yes. Alacrity. 8 1/4 seconds. 8 3/4 seconds, actually. Just on Grasping Shadows, so I want to just use Grasping Shadows as much as possible. And that's just Might.
Time to do some real.
That's Prot. And that's some healing. Like, literally, they're all good. The Prot uptime's sweet. It's a leap finisher. Gain Dark Aura when you steal. Granting yourself Dark Aura heals nearby allies. Is the game happy to join? Yes, come on in. Absolutely, join on up. Was it Revenant that got all the changes to Dark Aura? Or was that Spectre? I've straight up forgotten the patch notes. But yeah, come on in. Let's go. Get resistance there. Stealing Dazes, reduce the recharge. Hype. How long will it take? Probably 40 minutes for us to do all of them. You can drop out like at any point though. And I could just like refill because it's just DPS, so it's super easy for me to fill, so there's no pressure. Thief got the Dark Aura stuff, so okay. There we go. Yeah, ready spaghettis. Maybe tonight I'll craft some more food, and now that I have said that, I will forget to craft more food. So you know what? That's okay. I must not expect too much of myself. Nice. And we steal when we heal when we shadow step as well, don't we? Strike missions. There we go. Got a spot open, so come on in. And yeah, sounds good, Coward. I'll take 100 or so of that peppercorn off you. Yeah, if you just like let me know how much that is, that's fine. I trust that you will give me a fair and reasonable price. So, it's good I can just target Cal there. I need to actually sort through these recordings. I don't know where they're going. They're going to a hard drive somewhere. Either be on the server or one of the two hard drives on my computer. I actually don't know where. I need to figure that out. If you go to the server, that's fine. That can just go for ages. But if it's going to the hard drive, it's a problem. Because that will be full before long. Oh, the boon uptime. Look at it. This is feeling pretty cracked. No, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, this feels good. This feels really good. I mean, ally targeting always just makes me a bit sad, but like... Oh, Area Dark Aura, yes. Just chef's kiss. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so much better than Hill Vindy. I love Vindy, but... Oh, that's a million times better. Just the boons that it provides. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so chill. I can also consider running... Oh yeah, that Giga skill. Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, that will knock you down. Yeah, that will do it. Yeah, if you get caught on that, then the AoEs follow immediately, so you almost always get caught in them. So you got to dodge the cone. Oh, look at all the initiative that we've got as well. That's just might. Oh, the might application's like fine. Oh, Lord, it's good. Look at the barrier. This might actually take me a while. Throw down a bunch of random healing. How's Hill Vindy? It needs a bit of love at the moment, unfortunately. It's not quite there. Mostly because there are some major bugs to how it actually provides its boons. Its boons don't actually prioritize the subgroup, which sucks. It prioritizes proximity and everything else that may or may not be in your proximity. But yeah, heal Spectre. That has been juiced to the absolute gills. I feel like it doesn't provide a lot of boons. You need to, if you want to provide a lot of boons, especially might, you have to pick a few traits that really make it so you do a bunch of might in particular when you spam your alliance skills, and you're really going to be spamming your alliance skills as much as possible. Drew's not a heal spec anymore. Still is. It's also just a weirdly broken damage spec as well. It doesn't feel intuitive to provide a lot of boons on it. It is incredibly flexible. He'll Vindicator and what it can do, and I feel like once it gets fixed at some point in the near future, which it almost certainly will, it's going to be in a much better spot. It's just not quite there yet. Should give Condi a lax Spectre we're right now? Yeah, I'll probably do that later. But yeah, I love Condi Spectre.
Time to do some work. I can outrun a centaur.
Oh, we have like so much stability access. We have Aegis access. A million barrier.
Feel the fury.
We've got resistance as well. Look at the boons that Well of Bounty provides. Gain Dark Aura when you steal, granting yourself Dark Aura, heals nearby allies. When you steal, create a field around you, grants protection. Yes. Venom Share, Dark Aura Share, okay. Oh. Right, where are we going?
It's time to sleep beneath the stars.
Catch you later, Astro. You have a good one. Get some stability there. And yeah, I'm not sure why our delay is how it is. It's on my list to look into at some point.
You fought so hard, but your long day has ended.
And we're playing Guild Wars 2 right now.
Shiny. Endurance running low.
Pausing, unpausing fixed view. It wasn't a couple seconds. As in like it was only a few seconds, or it was significantly more than a few seconds. Because if it was a few seconds, that's fine. It's just going to be what it's going to be. We haven't had those massive desyncs though, where we're like 2 minutes behind. Oh, it was way longer. Okay, yeah. Twitch is going to do what it's going to do, unfortunately. Yeah, if it's just a Twitch thing. I mean, it could potentially be impacted by the fact that I'm not using the enhanced broadcasting at the moment, so Twitch is doing all of the transcoding of the stream as well into its lower qualities. And is Guild Wars 2 dead? No, absolutely it is not. So they might be introducing a high delay on Twitch's side, but until I eventually get around to swapping the graphics cards in my PC and the streaming PC, then that's just going to be a thing. That's true, yeah, you just have to straight up flip the video feed as well. So either that or everyone else around the world turns their monitors upside down. So we must be grateful to Twitch. Oh, I need to actually... There's target cow, shift B. There we go. Shift T.
All will be preserved, dreamer.
You will obey.
It's annoying when that happens. Yeah, let's target this one actually. I like how Heal Spectre feels. I mean, it's a bit janky doing Scepter 3. So if we target, let's go target PD over somewhere, or maybe here we go. Target barrier and boons. So they have to be in combat only. Oh well. Where do all those go? Come on. Are they going to videos? Oh yeah. That's where they're going. Okay. We'll fix that later. Actually, no, it's fine they go there. I just need to move them all. How much space do we have on the drive? Hmm, 93 gig. Yep, they're all moving tonight.
Heard you're headed back into the pass. I'll be right there.
Give me that. You stay put.
Hey!
Be careful up there. Conditions have gotten worse since Bangar left. You'll have to find another way out.
And yeah, it's true, Cat. If they added regen to Shroud 3, then yeah, we wouldn't need it. I mean, this gives you 100% regen uptime on Well of Bounty, so... Like that's 100% regen uptime, so as long as you're using that, that's 100% regen, so you don't strictly need to use that. The Vigor's pretty nice. But we also get, you know, high Vigor uptime here, so like the boon uptime is pretty bonkers. And yeah, it's true. In lag. Yeah, I can see that being like a slight problem with my should be target. There we go. I don't like it porting you. great. Like, the sheer amount of boons that it pumps out is just pretty bonkers. That's Might and Prot as well. Damn. It's nice as well having Alacrity just moved on to one skill. Means you can really save your other skills for when you actually need them.
Warriors are crawling all over, and there's no dragons.
They didn't make things easy. Clear out the fire bugs and make way for the prisoners.
Just wait on everyone to come on in.
Total concentration.
Strike missions have achievements that me and him still need. They
Okay.
get done so quickly now, and don't focus on those sort of mechanics that we can't get the achievements.
Yeah, that's be a bit tricky with some of the strikes. At some point we can always try getting some of those particular niche achievements.
Yay! Go. Hashtag next Wednesday.
Prison's
After
coming in for a
raids,
landing,
if I can
Commander.
pull him
The
along.
area's cleared, Keith. Bring him
What a
down.
time. Bonkers.
Break the champion's connection to the dragons. Then we use that magic against them.
What'll happen to Bram? To Ryland?
Bram knew the risks.
Concentrate.
Nice of you to clear out the trash for me, Commander.
Did you? Oh? You look like you broke it. All that dormant energy can't be good for you.
You picked a weak
Infinite Prot.
you could control. You coward. I'll show you real dragon power.
Jormag has not yet joined him, champion. You must draw them out.
We're long past excuses, Ryland. You made your choice. This needs to end.
We got knocked out of our Well of Bounty before it could actually provide stability.
So, this is not justice.
Let him leave. We can't get distracted.
That didn't go to plan.
He'll be back. His pride won't let him stay away long.
Wonder where he gets that from. In the meantime, fire alarm!
Mental death.
Graham, are you... yourself?
That's unsettling.
Watch that.
We're not
Again?
here to kill you. We're here to kill Primordus.
Stability. More stability. Scarface, thank you for the follow. Two fire. That's
Fire!
wouldn't mind trying some DPS Staff Mirage later. I hear that's meant to be pretty good.
Nice. Just right.
My champion will teach you to fear the frost.
You're drawing on the ley line. It'll shift the power into your next favor. That's bad. We need to destroy the ley line siphons. Do that and we can break the connections to the dragons. I'm sure it'll be no problem.
I've stayed my hand before. No more. Today, I obliterate the balance.
As long as your man is connected to the power of the champion and the frozen, they will keep Primordius cowed.
Don't let up. We've got to bring both champions down.
You kid.
Ram, come on. This hurts us more than it hurts you.
Stand to have it hurt us less.
Same time.
And just
One is
blast that for a million
Bring
might.
Ryland and Ram down together.
The sheer amount of initiative you get with this is phenomenal.
Use the prisms now. The champions are hanging on to dragons by a thread.
And welcome in, Tyler. We're playing Guild Wars 2. I feel like in a few patches... Oh no, I'm about to die. Yeah, I feel like in a few patches, Heal Vindy is going to be in a way better spot. Because Spectre was the same for the longest time, and it just took a few balance patches to really get it where it is now. Whereas now, it's just... It's phenomenal. It's great.
Stay strong.
Ice and fire forces are desperate. We can't let them get a foothold in the ley line. Orders ensure that you reach equilibrium with that would be arrested.
You'll live.
One more up there. We'll just wait for that to go.
Time to do some real damage. I'll need your shadow.
Oh, he's quite happy. Oh yeah, he's just straight up bugged. He's literally a DPS golem now.
You'll live. Good night. Hurts, doesn't it?
There we go, he's finally started up now. There we go.
I feel it, champion. The connection's weak.
The prisms are ready to launch. I need quiet. Shadows.
It's just me, but those wells actually feel better to use. just... Just by spamming R2 skill, it's just 20 might instantly, mostly.
Champion, help me! There's too much. This power. It's so wild.
Skill rules too good thing right now.
I'm coming. Hold on, Ori.
So that's 8 stacks of might, then we got 5 from there, then we go in and start blasting.
Champion, I'm pulling you back.
It is like similar to World of Warcraft, MMO in the same vein. Much more action-based combat style though. And no sub fee. So it's a buy once, play forever kind of game.
It's done, champion.
Nothing particularly tremendous there. But yeah, heal Spectre, it's amazing. I know other heal enjoyers, how do you think Heal Spectre stacks up against all the other sort of typical healers in the game? Because right now it's feeling really good. Okay, strike missions. It's close to Chrono, but better than Scourge. That's some pretty high praise, actually. Chrono is just an absolutely bonkers healer. Junkyard and Cosmic Observatory, hell yeah. But it's got good stability access. There's stability access in and outside of Shroud as well. It's got Aegis access now, which is hype. Do we have Aegis on? No, we don't have Nobella Bounty. That would just be amazing. Your opinion of these shields? Let's just wait so we can get someone. Anyone wants to join? Join up on us here. Okay, how do you think it's up there for sure? Use Chrono over in some place and Scourge when the stack isn't as tight. Yeah, that's a good shout. But yeah, I think I kind of agree based on what I've felt here and where Spectre has been trending. Spectre has been on an upward trend for quite some time now, and just before it was sitting, I'd probably say a bit below your healers like Chrono, Scourge, Druid. Whereas now, after these changes, it honestly, it feels up there with them. It's trading blows with them very, very well. They've finally, after all the years since End of Dragons dropped, they finally got Heal Spectre right. Got DPS, hell yeah. How are we sitting on food? Perfect. Okay, and I'll definitely try and remember to copy all my B-roll over to the server, so I'll keep that open so I don't forget. So videos, video. Oh, that's so much. How much is there? Oh, that's 250 gig. Yeah, we'll do that later. Not now. And Coward, your only complaint is regen and how boon heavy bounty is. Yeah, if you do mess up Well of Bounty, you are kind of screwed. Because, yeah, there are so many key boons tied up there. You've got 8 stacks of Might, Fury, Vigor, Regen, obviously Stability. But Stability you use more for the time anyway, and a good chunk of Resistance uptime as well. So if you miss that, you're going to be a bit sad. And yeah, its boon radius is not particularly big. So it's no Herald when it comes to just boon radius. But generally, like most encounters, people should be stacked. You just have to sort of work around it, try and front load the boons. And it overcaps so hard on so many things. New featured item. They decided they want to make money this month. Nothing as good as Herald for boon radius. Yeah, the sheer ease with which Herald provides boons, that's just... it's insane. And yeah, bumping up the boon radius like 480 minimum, that would be good. Do I take full damage here? Doesn't look it. We're like, quick, no, we're stuck with those boons now. They're not going anywhere. I think Arena decided that they realized that the office rent was due this month, so bam, swimsuits. Cool, let's go in. Oh, flamethrower is more engaging to play now, is it? Awesome.
Time to do some real damage.
How many grasping shadows are people typically using?
Lethal combination. I like it.
Make sure I don't interrupt it as well. Yeah, the break bar damage it offers is crazy as well. Yeah, you have so much initiative with Trickery. Look at that. Because they remove the initiative penalty on Spectre as well, so that's just made that so much cushier to play.
Time to do some real damage. A gift from the shadows.
Get up.
Beer Rider, welcome in. Very clean, that's done. Oh, thank you, Dame, for coming for that. And thank you, PK, for the standing desk. Let's go. Wizard's Tower. Up we go. Health potion, welcome in. It's gonna make open world Spectre just even better now. Strike missions. I'm going very, very well. Thank you for asking. Daily CO DPS. It's possible to change a character's race? No, you can't. That's good even, yeah, now when our CPU maxes out because Guild Wars 2 does Guild Wars 2 things. Doesn't break the stream. Hooray! That's awesome. Hell, I wouldn't mind trying some Mirage later. And yes, happy Wednesday to you too, Huntress. Cosmic Observatory. Have I had 2 coffees today or 3? I'll find out in a bit. If there's any left, I've only had 2. Oh, stop recording B-roll. Stop filming that drive.
Mine. All mine.
Okay. No, hello? I thought I did say. Well, hello, Huntress. Okay. That's glide booster. Good. I'll actually hold on to that. Wizard's Tower. Let's get cracking. As soon as everyone gets in, I'll start the recording. Alive, welcome in. It's about time you got some Guild Wars 2 content on your feed. You're trying so hard to quit WoW and move to play this more. You definitely should. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's get that ready check going. Start recording that B-roll. Dopey Loon, how's it going?
Time to do some. I need quiet.
Oh, did you miss Sarah's advertisement? Was that not happening yet? No, that hasn't happened yet. And yes, we have one spot open on our Sarah CM prog group for DPS. So if you are a Sarah CM enjoyer or want to join our prog group, let me know or DM me in Discord. And I'll have to actually get the command back up and running again. Forgot to do that. Answers on EU, yes. Don't stand directly in the bad. Actually does do a fair amount of damage. Oh. Just look at that boom coverage, it's absolutely cracked. Does that do anything? That's just might. Try and get everyone grouped up, and then we'll give some alacrity there.
Impressive combination.
Lack up time is fantastic. That away. Some heals off there. Rip, bad time for Weller Bounty. Just have to wait for those to be done. We're like well capped on alacrity. Can we just out heal that? And we probs can. Excellent, thank you all very much for that. Nice, some blue shards. How are we sitting on blue shards? Almost enough to do a full weekly conversion, which is good. Beautiful. Dip from squad. Jonas, how's it going? It's great to see you. Okay, let's take a look. So we got some minis here, actually. So let's go CONS. Let's start just consuming everything here.
Mine. All mine.
And decorations. Stop recording B-roll. There we go. You've been away on vacation and you miss your dear Guild Wars too. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful vacation. Whereabouts are you vacationing? Amy's welcome in. Are daggers and stuff good for Mesmer? Yeah, like dagger, well, daggers used on both power and condivert. Chronommancer as well. They'll probably Mirage and stuff. It's a fantastic condi weapon. T-Tamer, thank you so much for the sub.
Good morning, smiley face.
I appreciate you, mate. Thank you so very much. Let's go. Enjoy. No more ads and your wonderful ad emotes.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Thanks, Coward, for forwarding those Ellie videos on Discord as well. That would be awesome. Your maintenance sword on Power Chrono is also not bad anymore. Basic situational. It's good to know. Condi condition damage. So much that.
Sweet, sweet loot.
And then use up all these. So we actually got a non-zero amount of gold from that, so that's pretty good. Oh, a bunch of ectos as well. We'll send those back over to EU. These, let's sell these off. Those are just vendor trash now. Those go. Let's see if we can reach the point where it starts telling us no more on the trading post, that we've made too much gold. Are you planning on rolling from Vindy to Vert and Chrono? Will you have a hard time transitioning? I mean, they play quite differently, so there'll be a bit of an adjustment period. But especially when it comes to overall playstyle, I think you'll probably find that Chrono and Vert will actually feel a lot smoother. Australian internet spiking again? Let's see. Yeah, that's the network. It will resolve itself eventually. Yeah, we'll give the internet some time and that will eventually sort itself. That's a Twitch or internet issue. Nothing too much I can do about that. Actually, now's actually a really good time for me to take a break anyway. So yeah, you all sit tight. I'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, friends. Since its release, Blish HUD has been the Guild Wars 2 add-on that I've come to rely on the most. I use it to speed up my map completion, control my mounts, find my items, and so much more. So today, we're going to walk you through exactly what Blish HUD is, how to set it up, and some of the best features you can add to it to take you to the Guild Wars 2 promised land. First up, Blish HUD is effectively just an overlay that you'll run alongside Guild Wars 2 and it will display things on top of the game. The best example of this will be the pathing module, which will display various paths and markers over your game that will update in real time. The more modules that you add to it, the more features that you can start to take advantage of. So let's dive on into the installation. First up, I'm in no way affiliated with Blish HUD. It's simply a very cool tool that I use. It does not alter your game's files in any way, it just runs over the top of Guild Wars 2, and I've used it for several years. I get asked all the time on my streams how to set it up, so the time has come to share this with you, so you can use it however your heart desires. Simply download the latest version of Blish HUD from the Blish HUD website. I've included the link in the description below. Extract the zip file to whatever location you prefer. I have mine saved in my documents folder. Simply click the Blish HUD executable and we're off to the races. Open up Guild Wars 2 and notice the cute little Blish icon in the top left of your screen. And that is it for the first part of the installation. Simply open up Blish HUD whenever you want to use it, and it should work perfectly. Now, without adding in any modules, Blish HUD is not going to do a whole lot. So let's go through and add in our first modules. Click on the Blish HUD settings and go to the module repo. From here, we simply work our way down the list and add in whatever we like. We'll start with the pathing module, which is easily one of the most useful ones I find. You can simply click on install or update in my case, given I already have it installed, and we are good to go. We'll then head over to our manage modules section and enable the module that we just added. You'll either see another icon pop up on the top left of your screen to the right of our buddy Blish, or within the manage modules page. Here you can tweak the settings for each module as you'll see fit. I won't be covering the settings for every module, or else this video will be hours long. However, I've always found the settings to be fairly simple and straightforward, so I have complete faith in you. Next up, it's a good idea to add in your API key to Blish HUD. Your API key is basically a code that allows different applications to read specific things about your Guild Wars 2 account, like what items you have, how many characters you have, what they have equipped, what achievements you had, things like that. A lot of the best Guild Wars 2 websites like Guild Wars 2 Efficiency and GW2 Crafts all need you to input your API key to function, so this is totally normal. You don't necessarily need to do this, so feel free to skip this step if you prefer. However, certain modules will not function without your API key, so just keep that in mind. There are some simple instructions included on this page in the Blish HUD settings to tell you how to set up your API key, so just go through, follow these instructions, and you'll be good to go. I have done this many times. It is a very simple process. Next thing on our list, now that we have fully installed Blish HUD, is we need to add some more modules. Modules are basically little bundles of functionality. Each one does a specific thing, and you can add as many or as few of them as you want. There is truly a monumental list of things that you can do from within Blish HUD, so I definitely recommend taking the time, exploring all the different modules here and seeing which ones tickle your fancy. To get you started though, here is a list of all the modules that I use day to day in Guild Wars 2 that make my life so much easier. First up, we have the pathing module, probably the thing that Blish HUD is most well known for. Here you can install marker packs for just about anything you can imagine. You've got map completion paths, hero point trails, achievement point and collection markers, world versus world, siege placement markers. If you're looking to blast out some map completion or dunk on your friends with your achievement points, make sure you install this module. For some quick recommendations, I get insane value from Teket's all-in-one marker pack, as well as Tez trails and hero point markers. I use these daily and I can't imagine my life without them. Are you tired of missing the Claw of Jormag event for your weekly? Are you fed up with having to check the wiki for the next event in your meta train? Well, I come bearing the solution to all of your ailments. With the event table module, you can simply bring up a table showing you when all the important events in Guild Wars 2 take place. You can customize it to only show what you need and even set reminders for specific events that you're keeping an eye on. I spent years having the wiki open on my second monitor, and this has freed me from my multi-monitor bondage. Next, we have the Mounts and More module. There are 9 mounts in total in Guild Wars 2, with each one being more spectacular than the last. This does, however, make it rather tricky to have reasonable keybinds for all of them. There are only so many buttons those of us with tiny hands can access.
About the size of a KFC.
And we are back. Welcome back, everyone. It's good. It looks like the lag has resolved. Yeah, that was just a weird internet issue. Oh, we're all good. And Zez, what's up? It's great to see you as well. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, let's go and process some more of this. It's good, at least we could just go on our BRI back screen and wait for that to resolve. But yeah, unfortunately that was just an internet issue, or a Twitch issue.
All mine.
There's not too much we can do. But not too bad, got a nice bit of gold and some extra materials that should be funneled over to EU. No, I need to craft food. That's actually probably the priority. Okay, Cowd, if you're there, I will be more than happy to take like 100 of those. 100 of those peppercorns if you're there. And you can just like tell me the price. Actually, must be there somehow. Oh, and I hope you had a great time at the concert. That sounds fantastic. How are we sitting in terms of... Okay, so we can do a Mystic Forge shenanigans there. 5 gold per peppercorn. As long as it is reasonable, I am fine. Okay, we'll go take a seat now, actually. Nope, wrong button. Down we go. Here we go. Okey-dokey. Let's go tidy this up now. I know we'll sell some of these. And they can just straight up go, I have these, don't I? Yeah. It was a fantastic concert. Blind, it was Bad Nerves, Millencolin, Weezer, and Green Day. Hell yeah, that sounds fantastic. Inventory management, my favourite part of Guild Wars 2. Yeah, let's go Whisper. So what, that's going to be 33 gold each? Uh, 33 silver times 100. Oh, so just 33 gold. Yeah, that'll just be 33 gold. Hang on. Just gonna send mail. I think that math works out. How's new patch treating you guys? Vindy needs a bit of love. Well, actually just needs to have some of its bugs fixed. But Spectre feels incredible. Heal Alack Spectre is hype as hell. I love it. But overall, Toby, yeah, new patches, good. I like the changes they've made. Overall, they're pretty universally great. Oh, my coffee is closed. Can't drink from it like that. Oop, turn off auto clicker now. Cool. Salvage all those. Oh, they fixed the 18th bank slot in the API. What does that mean? What issue was there that had to be fixed?
Do we know if QDPS is still viable again? I've just read that Herald has only received nerfs in the last weeks, months, skeptical smiley face.
Welcome, man. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. And yeah, Herald's fantastic. Like, Heal Quickness Herald... No, Heal Quickness Herald is good. But yeah, Quickness Herald, Power's good, Condi's good. It has, like, just monumental levels of boon range and great boon coverage as well. Super chill to play. Yeah, it's great. There's no issues with it. Like, it does lower damage than a lot of the other boon builds, but yeah, it just has such boon coverage. It's so durable and so easy to play that, yeah, it's great. Still, honestly, it's my preferred quickness build. Any variant of that, I'm like, yep, it's good times. Grab
I
that.
gotta go.
So yeah, it is fantastic.
The spoils of battle.
So here it doesn't stand out, but it's totally fine. It stands out in the sense that it's just so consistent. And because it pulses out boons every single second that you obviously satisfy its, having 6 points of upkeep, it's just constantly pulsing. So you basically have no downtime boons because it starts pulsing, builds up and up and up and up and up. And even if you have a gap in your boon output there, you're still totally fine. Because, yeah, you've built up so much. It's just so easy to do that. The fact it's such a good, consistent quickness application, or applier, that is the thing that makes it stand out. And great levels of CC as well, especially if you're on the power build. And it has one of the best heal skills in the game in Infused Light. Hey, thank you very much for that, Cowd. Take all those.
Victor and I were somewhat
like
famous back in the day. We also conquered a god.
Correction. Shiro thought he was a god, but I assure you he was not.
What's the difference?
Infiltration, that can go. It's good getting some gold there. Cool, gotta go. Delete, take all, delete, delete, delete. Excellent. Okay. Yoink that. Yoink that. Oh, so we've got a birthday kit there. Vendor, where are you? Where are you? There we go. Sell junk. Sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. Cool. Gold is now on hand. So, let's see. We'll yoink that. Let's pull up Guild Wars to efficiency. I've still got that, actually.
Affirmative.
Oh, you are certainly not griefing by playing it in Fractals and open world. It's still, it's so good in open world. Herald is so good. Herald is probably one of the least griefy quickness builds that you can possibly play because of how consistent it is. Like, really, no matter what you do, literally, unless you just fundamentally do not understand how it generates quickness, you're going to do good. You're going to at least provide the boons that you need. I mean, don't run the, like, Shiro and Jalis version of it, where you just toggle Vengeful Hammers and Impossible Odds. That's a bad version of it. Just don't do that. Make sure you run Glint. That's where all the value is. But it's just fantastic. So crafting. Let's go G. What will we do here? So let's go cilantro, sous vide steaks, cilantro cured meat flatbread, and bowl of fruit salad with mint garnish. Drag that there, and that's on that account. Use own materials, daily cooldowns by 100. Instant buy. Yeah, might as well. Oh, shopping list is like nothing. Oh, let's actually swap these out for peppercorn crusted sous vide steaks. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. You gotta make Orax maybe at some point in the future, but it's definitely not on my immediate list of things to craft. Oh no, we need 100 of those. I mean, honestly, yeah, I'm going to need this food. So, yeah, we'll just do it. There's our shopping list. Let's go buy. Let's buy many things. I need to buy... Whoop. What about the all stats food? I'm pretty good for all stats food for the next while. Like, I've got 22 of them sitting in the charge miss slot. And I think I've got some sitting in my bank guild as well.
I thought the Luxons and Kurzik...
Whereas the other ones, because I use them for everything and I drop them down all the time, I'm running a bit low on those.
Wasn't always this cordial. After we awoke in the mists, Archimedes was angry. It took a long time for him to accept death, but we did what lost souls should. We stayed together.
Vicky,
I hate him.
And Amy, you're thinking, I think I asked you a question before, but you're thinking of swapping to Vert and Chrono from Vindicator. It'll be a bit of a learning curve, because they play very differently, but you'll probably find that Chrono and Vert will feel smoother to play than... it'll feel smoother to play than Vindicator. Vindicator can feel a bit disjointed due to how much you rely on your dodge, whereas Chrono and Vert you'll probably find will just flow a lot more. And Sufferance, you're about 60% to Mistborn, and damn, you're enjoying this, man. Hell yeah, as in like 60% into the first book. But yeah, that is good to hear. Mistborn is incredible. It is probably overall is my favorite fantasy series just for how damn good it is. And it's so perfectly paced. Passion fruit, 100. Okay, that also reminds me. Stream elements. Love the first book. Yeah, I love the first book as well. The first book's exceptional. I think the first book is the best of the three. Second and third are not too far behind. They obviously they really help by the fact they build upon the foundation of the first, but the first Mistborn book I think is by a good amount the best. Chat commands, custom commands. Subscribe to 4th Legendary Sigil. It feels really good. Oh, it does. It feels so good. No more. You never have to worry about on-land sigils ever again. It's incredible. Okay, there we go. The Ceres command is now active again. On your red Stormlight for Mistborn. Nice. Mistborn you'll find be much quicker paced. I love the Stormlight Archive series, but it's a very hard first introduction because of just how long they are. I really enjoyed Way of Kings. I found it was a bit slow to get going, but that's because I read Mistborn first. I just think Mistborn's just like a fantastic introduction because it just grabs you instantly.
That looks valuable.
And honestly, Mistborn Era 2, I've just started reading the second book. Was it Shadows of Self? I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, just in the prologue of the first Mistborn Era 2, Alloy of Law, I'm like, it's got me. It's got me immediately. So, cilantro and cured meat flatbread. Also, I need to get more jugs of water. Meh. $100 packets of salt. Get some yeast in bulk. And 100 bags of sugar. Alright, got that.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
And yeah, Book 5 Storm Archive is about 90 million pages. It is huge. It's a big chungus of a book. Definitely worth it. I definitely found myself to be more invested in the characters of the Stormlight Archive compared to Mistborn because you just have so much more time with them. Anyone ask questions about Book 1 Mistborn, but there'll be spoilers, you know. Definitely, I won't be spoiling it, but it's fantastic. Oh, what was I doing? Need to make many of these. What area are you at now? I'm in the Mistlock Observatory. It's the hub area that you get access to with the Mistlock Sanctuary. Yeah, the Mistlock Sanctuary passkey. So that's where I am now.
That looks valuable.
I think on my other Spectre, that's my open world Spectre, which that's honestly just going to get even better with these Spectre changes. It's going to get access to Aegis. It's going to have better like prod uptime. It's going to be hype.
Nice gear.
Let's see if we can finish off quickly as well. So which new Hankai builds came out of this patch? I honestly don't know. I mean, I guess like Heal Lack Vindicator becomes a better Hankai because now it actually has a lack, so I mean that's nice.
That looks valuable.
Gonna chill and read some more while on the train. It's gonna take like 4 hours. That sounds fantastic. You have a great rest of your day. Enjoy your reads. Peppercorn. What do you mean I only have 99? What nonsense is that? Cheeky sausage. Catch you later, Stiff Shanks. I appreciate you. And thank you for the sub as well, mate. There we go.
That looks valuable.
Hey, guess what, team? Guess who's just crafted 100 of the wrong food?
What has become of the Empire in my absence?
Well,
Emperor Usoku.
Power Alacran's gonna be happy.
Closed Kentha's borders long ago. After ore rose, it was isolated.
Cool. Ah, well. It's not the first time I've done that. I don't have any more gold to get anymore. Oh well, I'll be good for a while. I can send gold over from EU. Plus then I control people just by putting that food down. Like, it's gonna be better than nothing. I was sitting there, I'm like, that icon looks wrong. There's no way for me... No, I can't get them back. Yeah, well. That is the right one.
Nice gear.
Like, eventually I will probably just populate every single food in the guild hall just to satisfy a bit of an OCD itch. So let's just say it is progress towards that eventual goal. And I didn't even realize I had that goal until now. Wrong guild. Okay. You haven't learned the other ascendant food so you don't make that mistake. That's a good way to do it. I should unlock a new character or put the cooking on a new character so then I just won't make that mistake. Although I think the recipes are account bound, are they? Yeah. Oh well. I mean, like, honestly, if I'm running like a power lack or a power quickness build, it's not bad. It's fine. It's going to at least serve a role. It's going to be better than nothing. Okay. Well, let's just commit it to the guild hall. Never not be satisfying. Actually, let's... Another one here. Let's drag it over here. There we go. This is the true goal when it comes to getting infusions for your character. You want to be as shiny as this at all times. We're actually consuming food too quickly, the network can't handle it. That's why it's putting a few of them back in our inventory. Where do you find recipes? It depends. Like, a lot of them you just basically craft them the first time using the discovery tab and then it unlocks the recipe for you. Why did it tell us to buy these? Oh no, I know. It's because I crafted the wrong food, that's why. Okay, well that can I know live there then. And yeah, some items, sometimes you'll get recipes from different parts of the world, different vendors. It very much depends on the recipe you're going for. NF, do you switch to staff for Heal Scourge now? It's definitely a good one to add. The extra stability access insanely helpful. It's not required, but I think it's very helpful. Yeah, why would it tell you to buy the right ingredient? Shame on Kibble Sufficiency. I know. It's the fact that I just did not craft the right stuff. Hang on. And also, let's go here. Oh, yeah, this is going to be pretty hype. Yeah, open world spectre. Well, Shay said that is going to be even better now. Okay, I'm down for it. Weekly, so we need to... Let's see, where are we at? Maws of Torment is up in a bit. So let's grab that. That will be up at 8:15. Where is it? Forge of Fire. Oh, that gives me the same thing. Starts at 8:30. And then if we do that. Great Worm. Oh, so if we basically roll... We can do Maws of Torment. That's good. Convergence won't be up for a bit. Or we defeat Mordrum or Nightmare Court. Yeah. I thought I got some random teleport to friends. Oh well, I've crafted some food. It's wrong, but I've crafted some. Got a tiger den there, fun. Let's get that done. Let's go Nightmare Court. Okay, so here we'll swap back to this set.
Accelerating. Rage at maximum.
That's good, so we'll actually tick off some stuff for the daily as well. What am I doing here? I can actually probably change this. Thief, no, that's fine. Mug, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah, like it. A dip from squad. It's good, and no one is here.
Contract accepted.
Please count. Cool, that completes that.
How'd that be? Excruciating?
Can we get this one over here? Oh, we can. Nice. Unironically, probably my favorite use for rifle. Let's go. Guild Wars 2 easy weeklies. Actually, in here, what I'll do, Infiltrator's Signet. Do that. And probably get teleported inside a building that we can't get out of.
There's the power.
Let's go Mordrim.
Getting healthy.
And pleasure, welcome in. And no, Chronommancer can do that as well. And next, welcome in. It's great to see. What do you think of the new Ellie changes? I haven't had a chance to play with Ellie myself, but I've seen people being really, really happy with them. Tempest absolutely popping off at the moment. The changes to how Alacrity is provided seem just fantastic. The DPS builds are incredible. But no, like every single class can have access to quickness and alacrity. That's how they've just set things up. And Sage, thank you for the follow.
Rage at maximum.
Drake, welcome in Flames. Can you meta? I do miss Zombie Berserker.
Getting healthy. Target marked. Contract complete. There's the power.
And I guess in that case, Rev might be the only one in that position that I'm aware of. That I can think of at this time. Started Guild Wars 2 for the first time, you're enjoying it. That is so good to hear. And if you have any questions about anything related to Guild Wars 2, let me know. How was that one? Alt Shift H. Okay, so we're on 51. That's not too bad. And thank you for the hydrate. Okay, we basically nuked everything here. Although, yeah, heal Vindy at the moment, it has access to Alacrity, but Alacrity is quite bugged at the moment. Yeah, it's very scuffed. Power Lack is essentially worthless. Oh, and Vindy, yeah, Condi Lack is worse than Renegade, and Heal Lack is scuffed because missing boons and boon priority issues. Yeah, it needs more boon access. And it needs its needs to not be bugged.
Getting healthy.
Do that and then we've got a winner. So patch need for patch. Yeah, there's things that need to be buffed. I think you want to try something really silly. Condi Heal Core. It does sound interesting. Southeast the waypoint. Actually, no, I sort of know where this is. Oh, Condi lacks at 32k and Power lacks at 26. Yeah, that ain't tremendous. And Basil, the new patch create any fun builds? I mean, it created Heal, Alack, Vindicator, but that does need quite a few buffs and fixes to make it, you know, really good.
Target marked.
And it's made Spectre, like, Heal or Heal Alack Spectre even better. That is really good. Mirage got massive rework as well, so it's opened up a ton of different Mirage builds. Come here.
Contract accepted. Accelerating.
It could be Power 5 with Snap if you want. That's true. Here's some Ellie builds got like massively juiced. You should be on Condi Spectre for open world. It's really fun. Oh, I love Condi Spectre for open world. It's just, yeah, purely I need to burst down mobs really, really quickly, so we're on Power for that. And those grubs should respawn quickly. There's some monumentally easy Ellie builds floating around at the moment that are doing crazy amounts of damage for how easy they are. Really don't like Neil on rifle. I'll use it because it's actually going to buff buff that skill into 3-round burst. It's not super short, not super long cooldown compared to what I actually need. Can I just go through here? I need more Mordrum. Oh, here we go. Mordrum maggots. Yas.
Rage at maximum.
There we go.
One more for the mists. Target marked.
I know I have done this now, but it's just incredibly fun. Let's swap out now. Okay, now triple cast Meteor Storm as a catalyst. Damn, that sounds good. Yeah, so that's taken care of. And we probs won't hit up also Torment just yet, but we can hit up Grub in a few minutes. But we're going to take a few minutes break to go stretch our legs. We'll be back in a moment. If you are looking for the best way to manage your Guild Wars 2 add-ons, then I've got you covered. Today I'm going to walk you through how I easily stay on top of all of my Guild Wars 2 add-ons with the incredible Nexus add-on manager. Let's dive in. Now, first things first, to download Nexus, you're going to head over to raidcore.gg and simply download the installer from here. Now, depending on your browser, you may get a security pop-up, but it's fine. Just work your way through the prompts and you're going to be good to go. Now you can simply open up the installer and work through the prompts. Now we can see right here, Windows has given us the warning, but it's okay. We can just run it anyway. We do not need to worry about it. Now it's found where our Guild Wars 2 installation is, so we simply need to install Nexus. Or in my case, because I already had Guild Wars 2 open, make sure you have it closed and then try and run the installer. And just like that, we've gone and downloaded Nexus. You can see here we have the D3, D11 file sitting in our Guild Wars 2 folder. So that is all we need to do to install Nexus for the time being. We can simply quit out of that, then open up Guild Wars 2. Now let's jump into Guild Wars 2 and let's continue configuring Nexus. Beautiful. Now as soon as we're in Guild Wars 2, you can simply click agree to the prompt and we are in Nexus and we are ready to get started. Now I'll just close out of this for the time being. Now for the reasons why I love Nexus, first up, it is incredibly easy to install. It's just a few button presses. We don't need to manually install any DLL files. It's incredibly easy, just a few clicks and we are there. Another one of the incredibly powerful things about Nexus is the fact that it can auto update as well as disable and manage all of your add-ons. Now this is very important for me because I stream every Monday, Wednesday and Sunday over on Twitch, and for me here in Australia, Wednesday is when the Guild Wars 2 patch will normally land. Now when a big patch lands, it's quite likely that Arc DPS is going to break and I'm going to be left scrambling to fix it just before I go live. Now once you install an add-on, if there is a big patch that will break an add-on or cause it to crash your game, Nexus will go through and automatically disable it. So rather than me having to go into my game files and remove my Arc DPS file until a patch has been released, Nexus will take care of it for me. Now my life is made drastically easier by that and I do not have to debug Arc DPS whenever I'm going live. And plus it will give you a notification saying that that add-on has been disabled and you can then go through and re-enable it at your leisure if it turns out it actually didn't break the game. But rather than instantly crashing your game, this means you can dive right in, which is great.
Looks great!
Now let's quickly jump into the game for a change of scenery. Beautiful, that's much better. Now you'll see there's a little Nexus icon at the top of your screen, so we can just click on that and start configuring. Now we'll simply start in the add-ons tab first, and if we go over to library, because you can see we have nothing installed at the moment, we have a huge list of add-ons that we can go through and install. Now I always say Guild Wars 2 is the MMO for people without a huge amount of free time, so being able to simply browse all of these add-ons here without having to scour Reddit posts and GitHub pages, this is an absolute lifesaver. Now take the time to have a bit of a browse through here, see what interests you, but I'm going to walk you through the main add-ons that I use day to day. Now first up, I'm going to install Arc DPS, and we are done. If we come back over to the install tab, we can see that Arc DPS is sitting here. If we just click load, beautiful. Now we just have the prompt saying Arc DPS will be loaded after we restart the game. So once we're ready to go through and configure this more, we'll exit out of Guild Wars 2, come back in and get everything set up just how we like it. But for now, let's add in a few more. Now personally, I think Arc DPS is one of the most important add-ons you can install in Guild Wars 2, and I have an entirely separate video on my channel where you can go through and see how to install it manually if you prefer. But trust me, being able to see your DPS, how much you're contributing to the group, as well as that of your teammates to see how you're stacking up, is incredibly useful information. So I highly recommend you install Arc DPS. It is absolutely game changing. Now another one I really like is the radial menus add-on. Now this is going to add in a circular pop-up menu to control my mounts, which is very handy, especially because there are 9 mounts in Guild Wars 2 nowadays. So setting reasonable keybinds for that can be a little bit annoying. Now personally, I have my mount set to my number pad on the side of my keyboard, but having this option for a pop-up in the middle of my screen is very handy, and we'll showcase it once we actually have it installed. There we go, we've clicked on that. Now if we head over to the install tab, we can see radial menus here. We will just load that, and there we go, we are all set. Now there's a few extra add-ons that I want to install within Arc DPS itself, a few little nice bonus features that do make life much easier. So I'm going to exit out of Guild Wars 2, come back in, and then we can actually start adding things into Arc DPS. Fortunately, Nexus makes this really, really easy. Beautiful, we're back into the game now, and you can see the Arc DPS options tab has popped up. So that means Arc DPS is installed successfully. We'll X out of this for now. There is a lot of extra configuring that you can do in Arc DPS, but we won't touch these options for now. If you do want to dive into these options more, like I mentioned before, we have a fully detailed guide on how to set up Arc DPS, which will cover a lot of these options and what they do. So if you want to see how to install and configure Arc DPS exactly as I have it, I'll make sure to link my video down in the description below so you can check that out. But for now, let's dive back into Guild Wars 2. Beautiful, Arc DPS is installed correctly. You can see our little DPS window sitting up there. We'll just drag that a little bit out the way, and I'll press Alt-Shift-H just to hide that. There we go. Now, back to Nexus. Now you can see we've got a new tab for the Arc DPS plugin, so I'll go through and just install a few others that I like to use here. Now, first up, there is the Boon Table add-on, which I'll just click and install. Now, what that does is it gives you a very easy way to see the overall boon uptime for you and your squad in a much more user-friendly and readable format than what I find the default Arc DPS option gives you. So I really like this one. Now, another really useful one is the Unofficial Extras add-on for Arc DPS. Now, the description here will provide other add-ons with additional information. So basically, this allows other add-ons to read things like your keybinds and things like that. There are a few other useful options in this, which I will touch on. Simply click install, and there we go. That's taken care of. Again, there's a lot of other add-ons you can install here. I've used the food reminder before. That's quite nice. Killproof.me is also a very nice plugin. But yeah, just have a bit of a peruse, see what's interesting here, and yeah, you can install them super easily. Just like that, you're off to the races. Now, just to make sure these extra add-ons we've installed to Arc DPS are active, we'll just exit out of the game and come back in again, so sit tight. Beautiful, we're back into Guild Wars 2 now. Now, if we press Alt, Shift, and B, there we go, we can see the boon table there. So we have, percentage uptimes for Fury, Protection, Quickness, and Alacrity by default. Got some Might in there as well. We can drag that around, see where we want it to fit. Again, my separate Arc DPS video will show you exactly how I configure this, so we'll just leave this here for now. But if we pull up our Arc DPS options with Alt, Shift, and T, and if we come over to the extensions tab, there we go, we've got some boon table options there, but also within the... And we are back. Welcome back. Okay, in terms of other weeklies, it's really just... Although, could we quickly leech a Maws of Torment? Let's see. I somehow doubt it. Nah, that's not. So we have... Great Jungle Worm up in 5 minutes. That is good. Now here... What will we be picking up? Get the remaining clovers. You were watching that? Well, you can always go and check it out over my YouTube channel there. But we have all sorts of different Guild Wars 2 guides. Let's grab the rest of these. Tomes I don't care for. It's really not that much. Complete Kinful Fractals. And just do a whole bunch of... I still have to actually finish the story on this account as well. Let's change this over to Condi Spectre. Your Jungle Worm soon? Yeah, we're sort of holding out for that. So that will be over here. Shame about all the food that we crafted. Oh well. It's crazy that Power 5 Wizard, Scepter Focus, by the way, oh my god, giving a lack and sitting at 37k if I read the SC Discord correctly. Might even take a quick look at that, because that sounds hype as hell. Let's actually just check the SC Discord. Playing for 11 years, have you not completed every quest with every class? No, not at all. Because I've got, what, 25 characters in this account and 24 characters on my EU account. So no, definitely not. And last, welcome in, it's great to see you. Is it that? Plus, yeah, like, I won't do the story on all characters, like, obviously barely, I'll even do it on one. But yeah, we've done all the new patch stuff on my EU account, which is sort of where our main account is now. Are they making a Guild Wars 3? It was in no way confirmed. It was basically accidentally dropped at an investor meeting where they were given the green light to start working on it and start, looking at, potentially developing the future. It was in no way saying that it was under development. So, and even if they did start work on it right now, or even at the time they did that announcement, we wouldn't be seeing it for another, 6-7 years easily, I think. And if they do release Guild Wars 3, I would be surprised if it wasn't MMO in the same vein as Guild Wars 2, because then it just directly competes with their own game. And ArenaNet is not a particularly big studio, so it might be in development, I'm very hesitant to say yes. I lean more towards no. It's a gacha mobile game, please no. Please, for the love of all those good, no. Okay, that event's popping up in a few. There's not really too much good for us to get from the Wizard's Vault, because I will eventually get the Legendary Starter Kit. How much would it be for us? Let's check. Count. Obviously it's in my bank. So how much would it be for us to create, I don't know, say a Frostfang? Oh, nice. How's it going? Welcome in. It's great to see you. I feel like... yeah. We'll have to do some world versus world on this account. Because, yeah, that's, like, no gold for me. I can send that over from EU. Craft that, and then I could sell it. How much are they going for? It's going 1500. How does Vindy heal? Through its dodges. I have to say, you do like winter? I'm enjoying it a bit more now that I've finally learned to actually rug up properly. 1k gold isn't really that much? No, not at all. But because I've been crafting so many legendaries on my EU account recently, we're short of like so much gold. Gets the weekly done. And yeah, like, it is expensive to get a legendary, but in my mind it's 100% worth it. Do the EU upgrades take priority over Oceanic? Well, it's my NA account, but yes, this account, my NA account, is basically in full legendary now, whereas our EU account is closely catching up to it. So we're focusing on getting full legendary on EU, because then I'll have basically full legendary on 2 accounts. And once you start getting like radar pieces, well, yeah, that's like very, very quick, at least in terms of gold as well. The investment is surprisingly not that much. Southern Ritual Husk, where is it? The first legendary seems so daunting, and after that, because I don't start coming. Yeah, once you get your first one done, then you obviously know what you're in store for all the other ones. And each legendary you get means you start spending less and less gold. Because one of the biggest sources of outgoing gold for new players is gearing new characters. And as you get more and more legendary, you have to do that less and less. Oh, the extra initiative on Spectre is so damn good. Oh, that's great. Can I target you, please? Ah. Awesome, and welcome in. It's great to see you. Let's go over here. And yeah, the Gen 2 legendaries are like by far and away the most expensive to get. Not worth it though, especially the ones that have a bit of a quest tied to them. They're actually quite fun. Do you have a video on Vindicator heal? You'd be glad to try it out. I don't have one yet. I'd wait for a bit to try heal Vindicator. There's quite a few bugs with it at the moment with how its boons are provided. They don't actually prioritize your subgroup. They prioritize whoever is immediately around you, including minis, food stacks, mechanists, minions. So it's actually a bit jank right now. And it needs, I think, just a bit more boon coverage. But yeah, like honestly, just take like your regular, heal Herald trait, swap out Herald for Vindicator. Maybe throw an energy sigil on your weapon so you have a ton of extra endurance. And take the bottom traits. Actually, I'll just show you. That'll be easier. Oh yeah, Spectre feels amazing right now. I'll show it in a moment. Let's go deposit all those. Let's just grab everything here. So I can weekly take that. That.
Statistically speaking, this is rather rare.
Consume it. Yeah, we won't really get anything else yet. Cool. Let's actually just head over to our Vindy. Oh, didn't that check in how many character slots you need to max out Legendary Armory? You need 41 characters for Gen 2 alone. That is crazy. But yeah, those are sort of the traits that you'll take. Honestly, I think a Lack Spectre is a better spot. It's in a much better spot than it was. But yeah, if you were crafting every legendary multiple times, yeah, like if you truly wanted to absolutely max it out, sure. But yeah, that's like honestly, if you're at that point of doing that, the character slots are a complete non-issue for you. Still deciding on the relic for it, but I won't really put too much thought into it. I just took Relic of the Midnight King because it actually does struggle a bit with might access. It doesn't actually pump out a lot of might, so you actually have to spam your... Actually, I'll try it on the Golem, actually. Now that we've actually had a bit of a play with it. It's weird in how it plays. It needs much more might access, like a lot more. If that was just baked into the build for free. And honestly, just throw in like 5 stacks of might on every dodge, and then honestly that fixes the might application, I think. Just self, add boons, give me quickness. Is Scepter Shield the default or not staff? Yeah, I mean I have staff on swap for the extra CC, but also the ally targeted Scepter 3, you need that for might. Or it's incredibly helpful for might. Whole scene, extreme. It heals really well, and it's it provides a ton of alacrity. It is entirely because it is bugged right now and it doesn't prioritize subgroups. That will almost certainly be fixed at some point. It's weird that it hasn't, but I assume it will be fixed. It's just not fixed right now. I'll spawn a golem. Oh, hang on. Let's spawn. Okay, so let's go in. So we'll see just what boons we can cover. Oh, Shift H. Go.
Charge through!
Like, it's the extreme damage in AoE. Granted, we got Giver's gear.
Defense, then offense.
Like, and just now we've finally reached max might. There's also just the total number of boons you pump out aren't that fantastic. But you have Aegis, you have a bit jank stability access in Ventari.
I'll be alright. Soon.
Suffer to ensure your allies survive.
Together we shall gallop.
So, like, it's not... This isn't bad in a vacuum. Obviously, the alacrity application needs to be improved. And you do pump out more might when you're actually with a group as well. Because you can actually do Scepter ally targeting. So that really helps. But you have to really spam your alliance skills here to keep up might. So that's the part that feels a bit strange. Granted, we're in Giver's gear now, so that's making the extreme damaging AoE just, you know, nothing. Should have actually... Hang on. I'm pressing the wrong button, that's why. Why am I not using that skill? But this is kind of just what you do. But yeah, you'll be wanting to, like, put a personal target on an ally. And then swap to them, or target them, and then use Scepter 3 to generate a ton of Might and Barrier. Is that Might and Barrier? Might and Fury, actually. So that will help us a fair bit. But it heals an absolutely bonkers amount. Like, that's fine. You do have some Vega access as well. Good amounts of Condi Cleanse. You've got Projectile Reflect on Ventari. But I think, honestly, Ventari isn't required. It's obviously great. But yeah, you want to be on Scepter most of the time because of the sheer amount of might that it pumps out. But yeah, that's basically it. It works. Even that amount of might is not too bad. Once you actually start doing some ally targeting, although I'd be quite happy if they just yeeted the ally target, just get rid of it entirely and just merge them, and that would honestly make the tooltip much easier to read. And it will just make it feel better to play. And once they fix the alacrity application bug, then it will kind of work just fine. And then, yeah, we'll have a bit lower boon access, but it'll be quite chill to play. You're constantly dodging, so it'll be a great one to tank on. You have blocks on every weapon set. Good amount of mobility. It would be quite fun. It would be quite unique. So, yeah, I think it would be okay. It just needs to fix the... fix the Vindicator dodge, like, alacrity application bug and how it's actually prioritizing... Well, how make it actually prioritize your subgroup like every other boon provider in the game. They will almost certainly fix that. And yeah, I think give it just more might access. Because I'm having to... Oh, let me go in. Having to spam my skills in here to upkeep might. It feels weird. Like, you would think conceptually you'd want to be on the St. Victor's stance in order to, you know, be the best healer that you can be, because all your other skills, they're offensive skills, but you're just entirely using them to blast might, so it's a bit counterintuitive. Like, it would be amazing if Scavenger Burst was group quickness as well. That would actually make it monstrously good. But yeah, having to just spam all your alliance skills like that feels weird.
I'll be alright. Soon.
And even because you're using so many short cooldown skills so quickly, you just have like no time to really auto attack. And yet, the spamming of these skills, it's entirely for might. And also doing that means you don't actually have amazing prot uptime because you're having to take Amnesty of Xing over Redemptor's Sermon, which, yeah, this is like the healing trait here, because, you know, you'll heal your allies when you use a heal skill. That just inherently makes sense, because, yeah, you have access to 2 heal skills. You will have Selfless Spirit. Then you'll have, what is that? Selfish Spirit. Nice. And then whenever you move your... No, let's actually try that. Whenever you move your tablet around, that will also heal you. Does that heal allies? Let's try. What's the cooldown on that? Oh, it's a 10-second cooldown. But also, yeah, the 10-second cooldown's a bit meh. But the protection uptime from that is quite good. That's 50% protection uptime. So that will really help it, because you do struggle a bit with prot uptime. And I feel like Song of Arboreum, that, like, obviously, the top trait line here, that's your power DPS build. The middle trait line here, that's your I am providing myself a whole bunch of boons to make my life easier trait lines, and the bottom ones here are the heal themed ones, basically. And giving ridiculous vigor uptime and the extra endurance, that's a really useful skill that I feel like you're not taking, because you are taking Anxian's Trust here. Not sure if you need that, but it makes it feel a bit better. But you're basically taking these traits here so you can spam your alliance skills and generate might. If you remove the need to do that, frees you up to take these, then it becomes an even better healer, and it has its own sort of niche with Song of Arboreum there. So you'll give allies 40 endurance and vigor. That's basically almost a full dodge. So if you know a series of like sketchy mechanics are incoming, you can refill everyone's endurance and give them vigor, so they should be able to dodge everything, and that would be really nice. And it gives you basically an extra dodge as well, which is super good. It means you can spam your Saint Shield even more. But yeah, I feel like this could probably just be fixed by putting 5 might on Saint Shield there, so you do your Alacrity and 5 stacks of might. Because what Spectre does, Spectre is just unhinged right now in terms of how much might it can pump out. And if you put 5 might on that, you'll ramp might much faster, it'll be much easier for you to sustain it. Means you won't have to take those other traits to actually allow for decent might generation. And it'll make it a stronger healer, and then fix the Alacrity application bug, and then bam, like your build's cooking. But yeah, you can just spam Shadow Sap here. That's 7 seconds of protection and 5 stacks of might for 17 and, you know, almost 18 seconds. But you can just instantly, we're at 20 might. Bam, 25 might. Let alone you throw in, let that actually degen. You throw in a Well of Bounty here, you just ramp might basically instantly. So let's just wait for them to run out. There we go. So we'll do Well of Bounty. There we go. Like, look at all the boons that we got already. And we've got just monumental prot uptime. We did Vigor, we did Regen. Oh, we're so happy. I'll just show it super quick, and we'll compare the boon uptime that we get on Spectre compared to Herald. And Spectre's a really good healer right now. Spectre's just made out like an absolute bandit in this patch. Still not the best healer.
A deadly raid squad is a happy raid squad.
Just self, add boons. Give me quickness. stream. Spawn a golem. Just go average. Will this get me... Hang on, I need some... I just need some Shadow Force first, actually. In actual, like, encounters, it will basically just start you off with a bajillion Shadow Force, so it's fine. Get Darker as well. There we go, we're just capped out on that. In raids and strikes, that will just give you 100% and it's fine. Remove, respawn. And here I'll swap that out. And also because you're getting 10 stacks of might just by using Siphon as well. Let alone like Fury, Swiftness, Vigor, you're stealing boons. It's crazy. It's also... Yeah, I'll just consume one more, why not? Just do it for the plot. But yeah, if we watch just how quickly our boons ramp.
I could outrun it. Bam!
But yeah, just look at that boon coverage. And then we just spam. Like we just spam Scepter 2, and this is not even including Scepter 3. Which you use that on an ally, then bam, it's just more boons and it's regen. And it's just easy, you know, 100% a lack uptime. We're capped on a lack here. Put a dark aura on there as well, because why not? What's that do? Yeah. But you have stability access in our Shroud, just the sheer amount of boons that's able to pump out with absolutely no challenge, and it feels quite chill to play, compared to Vindicator, which feels a bit meh. That's sort of what it's competing against, so that's a huge winner. If I go into the gold with a true hand, that might have to be a next stream thing, because I don't have that set up, but I'm keen to see what Heal Mirage is throwing out now. That unironically might actually be great. What boon does it do, Sparse? But yeah, Heal Spectre, same gear as Heal Chrono, great. But no, that's right, we've gone over time, so that will have to be on the next stream. But yeah, Heal Spectre, absolute winner. Mars trait line is 223 or 221. Okay, and I assume you're taking Rifle. But yes, we will head on out today. We're going to head out to Fireball Annie. But yeah, I think next stream we'll actually try the one true ham, now that Heal Mirage might actually be like really good. So that sounds super fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with us this evening. It has been fantastic. Yeah, Rifle, I'll set whatever, perfect. I'm going to just throw Staff on there because Staff's like pretty sweet. But yeah, that was good fun. Heal like Vindicator, it's almost there. Just needs a few changes and bug fixes, then hey, we're golden. Heal like Spectre is... That's good. That is, I dare say, it's probably my favorite Heal Lack build at the moment. Because of just, you have so many great tools, you have so much CC, so much healing, so many boons. So much flexibility. It's really, really good. Plus, you don't strictly need to do ally targeting, which is great. Let's just get rid of that mechanic entirely. But yeah, we're going to be back again on Sunday. Probably doing some Xera CM. We do have a spot open for DPS, so if we can find a DPS fill or someone who wants to join for that long term as a DPS, that would be great. But yeah, everyone go check out our YouTube channel in the meantime. We're going to leave you in the safe hands of Fireball and a great friend of ours, fantastic Guild Wars 2 streamer. But yeah, you will peace out. We'll catch you all in a few days. Take care all, and cheers. I get asked all the time on my streams, Josh, should I play Guild Wars 2? To which I always say yes, and there are so many reasons why you should. So today, we're going to go through the reasons why you should be playing Guild Wars 2. Welcome back everyone. I've been playing Guild Wars 2 for 11 years. I've got multiple accounts and easily 10,000 hours between them. So today, we're going to chat about why I play Guild Wars 2 and why you should do it as well. Number 1, the combat system. The combat system in Guild Wars 2 is easily the main reason I played this game for 11 years. It's fast, fluid, and each class feels unique and has their own rewarding playstyle. So if you ever get bored of one class, you can just swap to another for an entirely different experience. Unlike a lot of other MMOs, which show you dozens of skills at any point, Guild Wars 2 typically only shows you 5 weapon skills and 5 utility skills at a time, with the ability to swap weapons for an entirely new set of skills at the click of a button. This lets you focus more on the actual combat in front of you, rather than having to read the UI or tooltips. Almost everything about the combat system in this game gives you the chance to react to avoid damage or regain control of your character. All classes have access to stun breaks, so you don't have to worry about your character being stun locked from every attack. You'll always have access to dodges and skills with evade frames, so with perfect timing, you can simply avoid damage entirely. This leads to each class in the game being fun by itself and not needing to rely on a healer or tank to take care of them. Movement is insanely important in Guild Wars 2 as well. Positioning your character correctly can let you avoid